So a multi-dimensional model kind of shows that based on how you approach a situation will kind of determine the team's effectiveness and their performance. So say if you're in a certain situation and maybe someone's messing about, depending on who they are and what you've learned about their personality, you could maybe trade a bit of banter instead of being so strict. Instead of being like, look mate, stop pissing around. Instead you could be like, you could just maybe throw a bit of banter around, kind of interact with the people a bit more, rather than being so kind of stern with people. So it's kind of such as like the behaviour required by the leader is like generally determined by the situation that they're in, and it should kind of like be part. If you're in a group, it should kind of conform to the norms of it. So things that have been made through that group have obviously been made before, and you should know their tolerance levels. So if you are going to be trading a bit of banter, and make sure it's within like a reasonable amount, otherwise it could be seen as offensive. But it can also be seen as like a positive, because it kind of shows that you're just kind of having a bit of a laugh with them. So that's kind of like the preferred behaviour. So basically that would be like it would kind of depend on the personality of the person. So you can't be too serious and you can't be too lenient, otherwise if you're too serious then people just won't like you, and if you're too lenient then people will just make a mockery of you. So you kind of got to find like a balance between that, and kind of go in and out of serious and in and out of like leniency, to kind of just mess around a little and not be too serious about a task, and obviously not be too lenient to it either. And the actual behaviour kind of shown by the person, by that leader, will be shown by their characteristics, and also the situational factors, and the preference of that group. So kind of depending if it's in a serious situation, then kind of you're gonna be serious really. If it's like a real test, the leader will be serious. He won't be joking around. Whereas if it's just kind of like a friendly game, the leader will not be so serious, and they'll kind of be more inclined to have a laugh and a mess around.